Big headline of the day, of course, came in from the equity markets, wherein Nifty managed to hit the all-time record high. The level of 20,000 was scaled up, and that was the biggest talking point. Of course, bulls were completely in charge. The broader markets have already been seeing a massive rally of late. They were sitting on record high level nonetheless, but now you have the other internals also catching up. A PSU banking index, which was at record high. Metals, autos, they were all shining away in the trading session. IT, which was supposed to be the loose end or the weak link, that also is sitting at 16-month high. And look at the rally that we have seen on the private banking names as well. So today, of course, it was Axis Bank, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, which are also participating. Large part of the gain was also led by Reliance Industries. That heavyweight was also participating. In the broader markets, the PSUs were rallying not only from the banking index, but also the railways as well as the power stocks. Even shipping companies were rallying quite hard for themselves. The G20, run-up is something that we have seen, and that too was having a positive impact on the likes of RVNL, Ircon, to name the stock from the railway sector. That was doing quite well for itself. And then the ethanol sector, the likes of Praj, the sugar companies, on account of the GB alliance or the Global Biofuel Alliance, which has been formulated, was also something that was the talking point. All of this has been led largely by DIIs, because if you look at the FIIs, they have continued to sell in the Indian markets, but it's the DIIs and retail participation that has managed to create the wealth in this kind of market outlook. And if you look at the SIP data as well, that has managed to hit a fresh high. The total mutual fund AUM was at record high, and we spoke with the experts. They are talking about the SIP inflows doubling over the next 18 months. So solid momentum when it comes to the retail buying interest. And of course, there's buying interest from private equities as well. And for now, what we understand from reports is they're looking at buying the renewable vertical of JSW Energy. The company did clarify to the exchanges that they're evaluating various options when it comes to the renewable business, and they do not have anything incremental to report to the exchanges for now. But the street was believing something else. The stock was higher, as was the rest of the market.
Well, yes, a great day to cheer about, and 20,000 is what we have hit on the Nifty 50 index. Forum Cheda. Hi Forum, a very good afternoon, and thank you so much for your time to ET Now. Firstly, what's your take on Nifty 50 as well as Bank Nifty, because both have been rolling in trade today, gaining almost 1%. So going ahead, what are the levels that you are watching out for?
Well, one is that one of the milestones have been crossed on Nifty 50, that is a 20,000 mark, and we have just closed there. Rather, I would say the last traded level was on 20,000. However, now since we are looking at a new all-time high, so we can expect some momentum to continue in the Nifty. So we may expect some more, another 150 to 200 points of an up move. However, when it comes to Bank Nifty is yet to go and form or mark a record high. It yet needs to move back to the previous highs. So in fact, it requires, by the time we see an upward rally into the Nifty, we might see some of the banking, since now the banking stocks have also picked up some momentum. That participation can lead the Bank Nifty also to move very close to its previous highs, closer to around 46,300 odd levels. So at that point of time, we may see some kind of a retracement coming in Nifty, which would again invite a lot of buying opportunities, because technically speaking, when it's an all-time high, we do see a lot of bullish momentum. And in fact, any retracements can be considered as buying opportunities.